All right, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, man? My man, OG Truth, your man, OG Truth with the two Hurts with the Z, man. I got Mr. White, the OG Big Sam, the showstopper, man. I got him to hold my hand a little bit today, man. Hey, my whole day I've been running late. Whole day been running late. What's going on with you there, Mr. White? Talk
Hey,
to me.
hey, man, it's Victory Monday. You know what I'm saying? OG been in the building since this morning, you know what I'm saying, on this thing. And I'm just in here to, you know what I'm saying, do my services to my OG brother and, get at y'all, you know what I'm saying, with some weekend happenings, recapping the weekend, how we do.
Okay, we got LT coming in here. We'll have LT coming in here probably in the next 30, like last 10 to 15 minutes for the show. Jamarius Gillum, what's going on? What's going on? Look here, man. A lot to talk about. A lot to talk about, and not enough time to talk. Not enough time to talk about it because we got the heavy hitters coming up at 6 o'clock today. First thing first. Georgia, Florida, Saturday. World's largest outdoor cocktail party. Georgia, Georgia. Hey, Georgia just let me tell you know what? I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna say this, y'all. Kirby Smart in his first 120 games with Georgia is 103 and 17. He's a 102 and 11 against everybody not named Alabama. It's hard to maintain a level of dominance that a lot of you complaining ass fans are looking for, man. It's hard to maintain that. The bitching and the moaning and the pity party about how Georgia is or is not looking is it's just kind of funny. You got a right to be however you want to be as a fan. And besides, it's Georgia, Florida. It's a fucking rivalry. Make sure y'all hit them buttons, man. Make sure y'all hit. Make sure y'all check in. Plug yourself real fast, Mr. White.
Exactly. Mr. White Network, man. You know what I'm saying? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hit the subscribe button. I'm at 172 at the moment. 28 more would get me at 200. I'm trying to get that
Let's get
before week 13.
White to 200. Uh once he catch me, I know he doing his thing because goddamn it, I ain't been I ain't been worth shit. But hey, look here, man, y'all gonna forgive me because hey, I'm a forgivable person. Make sure y'all hit my channel, Truth with a Two TV. Um, I think I'm at 209. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
hey, look here, it's the drive for five, baby. It's the drive for five, man.
Yes, it is.
Help the OGs out. Help the OGs out. Also, we going in live in the 6 Man K live. Y'all hit them buttons, man, and Mad Mike podcast, of course. Get ready for those guys coming over at 6 o'clock. They got a lot to talk about. But back to the Georgia Florida game. Georgia Florida's a rivalry, man. It's one of the most intense and most hard. It's one of the toughest rivalries in all of sports, much less college football. Okay, they're going to listen. Rivalry games can go any way. Rivalry games can go any kind of way. Brian Peoples, what's going on? Rivalry games can go any kind of freaking way. Like so, get over it. Get past yourself. They can go any kind of way. All right. Georgia got the job done. I don't care if Florida had a third string quarterback at the end of the game. Rivalry games. A lot of these kids grew up on the same block together, played little league football together, went to high school together, date each other's brothers and sisters, date each other's sisters and all that stuff. Damn, look, man, It's a rivalry.
Look,
Get over yourself. Get out your fucking feelings, okay? We did what we had to do. We won the game, okay?
you, the over the top expectation of a Georgia sports fan, and when I say Georgia, I'm not necessarily talking about just the university. I'm talking about the state in itself. We have this delusional take that whichever one of our teams, whether it's Tech, whether it's Georgia, whether it's the Dirty Birds, the Hawks, Braves, we're supposed in a baseball game where, you know what I'm saying, every player in the lineup is supposed to hit a home run in the game. That during that game, you know, they're expecting eight home runs, you know, and pitch a no hit shutout. You know, we have this expectation of the Falcons. When they step on the field, they should score a touchdown every possession. If they have the ball 13 times, we should score a touchdown 13 times.
And trust me, let me tell you something, man. I get it. Sometimes we get caught up as fans. You know, the word fan is short for fanatic. Listen, I've done it. Hell, Sam done it. We cuss each other out. We cuss each other out about 3-4 times a month. Me and Sam, we fall out about 3 times a month. So, and that's just because we two headstrong, stubborn motherfuckers. But I get it, man. Fans gonna be fans. But look, man, it's okay to drink a sip of reality and a quart of realistic. It's okay. It's okay to do that as a fan. So at any rate, Georgia beats Florida. I forgot what the score was. It 34-20.
Yeah, for the 20, they remain number 2. Oregon won as well, but
And
at some point coming up over the next 2-3 weeks, we may overtake them because of the strength of schedule.
Tomorrow probably gonna be the biggest day of the year, just nationwide.
Yeah.
By the way, if you are a voter and have not exercised your right, tomorrow go exercise your right to vote, because now they got it to where it's public records whether you vote or not. What's not public records is we normally don't do politics, but we just gonna get that part in. What is not public record is who you vote for. So get out there and get your vote. If you already got your vote, that's good. Okay, just get out there and get your vote. And if you have not, so off of that. Okay, now, but tomorrow is the biggest, or an extremely big day. Tomorrow is the trade deadline for the NFL. We're about to go into that. And tomorrow, the first college football playoff rankings come out. It's expected to go as Oregon 1, Georgia maybe 2 or 3. And look, as long as Georgia is in the top, look, man, as long as Georgia in the top 6, I don't care. I really don't care, because you're in the top 6, you almost guaranteed a berth. Whether it's some people's nervous. It's some Georgia fans nervous that we may lose out on the tiebreaker going into the SEC championship game, and we may not get into the SEC championship game by virtue of tiebreaker because somebody else. I don't listen. Guess what? You know what that tells me is that's gonna wind up working out good. Because guess what? What if we make it to the SEC title game and trick it off, and that gives the committee a reason to screw us over again, and we don't.
Again, back-to-back years with that bullshit.
But if we just run the table and wind up being the number 1 team in the country, because I think Oregon's going to slip up to somebody, and we wind up being the number 1 team in the country, but we don't make it to the conference title game, we're going to be guaranteed a five seed in the college football playoff. So that's cool if we don't listen. If we don't make it to the SEC title game, okay, I'm all right with that. Maggie T, hey, honey bunch, y'all make sure y'all tune in to the Lady Birds Ladybirds doing their thing every Tuesday at what is it, 7 or 8, Maggie? Sam, what time do the Ladybirds come on?
7.
Hey, Tuesday night at 7:30, Ladybird. Let me tell you something. They ain't just a bunch of pretty faces up there. All right, they delivering the goods. Okay, so make sure y'all tune in with them tomorrow night. Okay, let's get to somebody just joined us. Who just joined us? Okay, it look like, is that the Reaper?
What's happening? What's happening?
That's the Reaper. Oh shit!
Yes, sir.
Goddamn Reaper on here. Hey, look here, man. Before I go,
That sounds like Mr. Griffin.
listen. Before I go into Falcons and Hawks, and then I got to leave a little time for Crown Jewel. Give me your thoughts on Saturday and the state of the Bulldogs. And plug yourself. Will the Reaper.
Man, y'all already know who it is, man. Will the Georgia Reap on everything. Y'all follow me on all platforms. Catch me Wednesday nights on everything Atlanta Sports. Man. As far as with Georgia, I tell you, we at the point this is what we got right now, bro. This man, I don't know what he trying. I think he's trying too hard, dude. He's trying too hard to make plays when he just got to just rely on his talent to make plays for him. He got a lot of talent on the team, and it's for some reason him and his receivers not on the same page.
We
As
speaking
you
of
seen a lot.
we speaking of Carson Beck, correct? You talking about Carson Beck, right?
Yeah, we talk
Okay,
Carson Beck.
yeah, okay.
It was
Well, I
like
mean,
it's,
you know what? I Carson Beck is kind of a strange character right now that's going on in this game of trying to get to another native for Georgia because it almost seems like, I hate to say to me it seems like he already from a mind state perspective he already in the NFL. And feel me and just hear me out when I say this. A lot of his throws that he make, he, he's thrown about 5 or 6 picks this year where he's throwing to a spot. Am I the only person seeing that?
No.
Like, he's expecting guys to be there. I'm not justifying throwing picks because picks are egregious and they can cost you fucking football games. We already know that, okay? We ain't got
hey,
to go.
even with that OG, even as if you saying he was in his NFL mind frame, what's the first thing they tell you to do when you're a quarterback? Get their head around, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
if you turn that head around, you see ain't nobody there when you trying to throw that bitch in the dirt. You
Yeah.
know what the hell? It's a different than anticipating something and still letting it go and you seeing it muddy over there. You still letting it go and you know what I'm saying, turn the ball over. It's like if I see it right now, I know you see it and you up close and personal with the shit. I'm not understanding some of the throws he doing, bro. But it's like he could be a top notch thrower at some time, and he could be like he just got down coming into the into college football or something. He got
You got good Carson, you got bad Carson. So hopefully he gets it together. We ain't got no choice because he our best option. Folks who screaming for Gunner, I don't know much about Gunner, but what I do know is, and this based on people who know more than me about college football, Gunner is not Carson. So hey, listen, we got to ride Carson right now. I don't know.
yeah,
What's your
yeah,
thoughts on
because
Gunner?
Gunner don't have that on right now.
Okay. All right. So we got the CLP rankings coming out tomorrow. And we'll just see where we are going into it. I expect us to be 2, but who knows? You never know. All right, Falcons. Um, got us. Got to. Hey, look here, man. Listen. At this point, we're playing one game at a time. It wasn't pretty, but we got the job done against a struggling Cowboys team yesterday. We all see the same thing about what's our deficiencies or lack or whatever are. We all see the same thing. I ain't gonna go too deep into that. I'll just go over the game, so to speak. Kirk Cousins, two. I think he had 19 for 24 for 222, 3 touchdowns. Bijan Robinson had over 150 yards all purpose. Um, good games from Mooney and Ray to help the missing Drake, who caught the first touchdown, and what a big day offensively for Kyle Pitts, but he did recover the fucking onside kick, and something that we couldn't get done about 5 to 6 years ago in Dallas, and,
Huh,
and, and so I mean,
the irony.
you know, it's because somebody was just throwing a whole full-fledged goddamn pity party earlier about Kyle not getting his numbers, but guess what? Last week, Kyle was player of the week from a Falcon standpoint, and Drake didn't get the Gaudi numbers last week, and we still won. It does not matter how we win. People got to understand that that's the shit Sam been raising the hell about. Y'all folks just want to get mad about every little goddamn thing. The elephant in the room right now going on, Will and Sam, is are the Falcons gonna stand pat tomorrow, or are the Falcons gonna make a splash, or are they just gonna make a little small move to adjust whatever's going on? I don't know to the extent of Grady Jarrett's injury. I don't know how long we're gonna keep him out. Maybe you guys can enlighten us on
Well,
it. You go,
I'm,
you go,
I'm
you go.
I'm going on what's been said since the clock struck zeros and into the post game press conference. Two reporters quoted is saying and seeing Grady in the locker room, walking around, running around, clowning and tripping with the guys. You know what I'm saying? No boot on. He wasn't favoring his leg. They took him out. They didn't put him back in the game just on some precautionary shit, just because, bro. People have not paid attention at all to how this coaching staff and this front office moves. All right. They are decisive in what they do and how they do it. We're not going to take any chances with our weapons, with our people. In a situation like that, they did the right thing and no, right? We good. We got this game in hand. We got to. And again, going forward next week, I would not be surprised if they don't play Grady. You know what I'm saying? Just to have him for down the stretch for the final 7.
I would sit him if it's an Achilles strain. The thing about it, someone mentioned this earlier, or maybe even yesterday. You don't know
Mm-hmm.
if it's an Achilles or maybe it's a calf, but they tied. Look, they're connected to one another. We don't want a Kevin Durant situation.
Right.
I think Golden State brought him back too soon off of his rehab. We don't want a situation like that. I'll just sit them to the bye week. I think we could beat. I
Yeah.
think we could be all right against New Orleans, who, by the way, breaking news. If you unless you just woke up, the New Orleans Saints fired Dennis Allen this morning. So that's a
Yeah.
case. Um, we should be able to win a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't sleep on. After that, we go to Denver. Can't sleep on Denver, but I think we're a better football team without Grady Jarrett against the Denver Broncos, and then you got the bye week. So that'll give him 3 weeks off that leg.
Yeah.
What-
To go with like whoever complained about Kyle Pitts touches this week, ain't nobody but some fantasy owners. Because if you were watching the game, they wouldn't let Kyle Pitts beat them. They were bracketing the shit out of him. He wasn't gonna beat them that game. You could tell how they was playing him. So, but far as
They
like the
sold
greatest
out. They
situation,
sold out the handcuff pits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
yeah. They
based
had
on
him. If you watch the
of
tape,
him last week, they sold out the stock picks.
hmm and far as like what the graded situation, I wouldn't even mind them sitting for another week. I expect them to bring dollars up, get their feet a little wet with Street taking over most of the playing time. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't even be mad at them sitting for a week just to make sure he all good. Let him massage that calf slash Achilles, because like you just said, they connected to each other. Let them get some treatment on that for a week, then bring them back. But
Yep.
we got the depth. We
Mm-hmm.
ain't been using all our depth all year. We got the depth now.
Now I'm gonna throw something out there, and I'm glad that I'm by myself and I'm not around neither one of you two guys, because y'all will probably jump me on what I'm about to throw out there. But I'm gonna throw it out there, and then I'm gonna let I'm gonna let the heavy hitters kind of play with this a little bit. But we're gonna talk about this in depth probably when I start. By the way, get ready. We're gonna start doing it 3 nights out the week. Midnight with the truth, baby. I'm going late night. I'm going late night, Big Will.
Right.
OG Big
Late night that
going late
thing.
night, baby. Yeah, man. We're gonna do some pillow talking, man. We're gonna talk sports though. But we're gonna do some pillow talking. Uh Tomorrow is the trade deadline. And hear me out. Given the state of the team that we about to play coming up, where would you say their draft status is gonna be next next April? It's safe to say they're gonna be at very worst top 5, right? Is it safe to say that?
There's a
Oh,
strong
you talking about?
He's talking
Saints.
about the Saints. He's talking about the Saints. I know where he's going. I know what he's about to propose. I was actually listening to this conversation when what he's about to say, saying he's suggesting.
Okay. How about we send a day 3 pick and Michael Penix to the New Orleans Saints for a serviceable interior lineman, defensive, and they first round pick.
Hell no. You think they could have? It ain't the quarterback depth ain't gonna be that deep this year.
I'm here.
And
I'm hearing it's gonna be a lot of good quarterbacks. But here's the thing, bro. The Saints gonna be they're gonna be a top 3 pick. I know.
you think so?
Yeah. They tied with 3 other teams for the worst record in football.
Okay, before we get drunk on sensationalism, all
Hold
right.
on, hold on, hold on. I don't want to go too deep into that. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, and I'm finna help you out with that real quick.
Okay.
It ain't gonna take long. It ain't gonna take long. Okay, first of all, why the hell would we even remotely shoot ourselves in the foot? You know what I'm saying, by sending a guy that we drafted to New Orleans. That's first and foremost. Second, unless it's Chase Young, I'm not interested in anything they got to talk about.
Okay.
I ain't even interested in that motherfucker. He a
Okay,
sellout.
with that particular, what I'm saying, aspect, and as far as serviceable, like I said, unless it's Chase Young or that other boy on the other side, no, we ain't having that kind of conversation. Not like that. Not like that. And why in the hell we gonna send Penny Jr. to New Orleans only for him to have a
Yeah.
motherfucking vendetta against us every time he play us and put up 5 touchdowns and 600
The,
yards?
Breed,
Yeah.
that was my main thing right there. The
breed
trade them
OG.
inside division and face them twice every year. Hell nah.
Look here, man. It was just something. Hey,
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
when I
mm-mm.
was eating my when I was eating my yogurt with my little
They spiked your damn yogurt. That
yeah.
was.
And look here, when OG was eating the yogurt with some, I got my little thing where I eat my yogurt with my little fruity nuts on top of it. But at any rate, Falcons sitting pretty right now. Falcons right now they're 6-3, 4-0 in the division. We 6-1 in the conference. We're sitting at third in the conference right now. Everything is lining up. I think right now, from an offensive standpoint, I think our offense is right at Super Bowl ready. We just got to tweak a couple of things on the defensive end, which I'm just saying tweak. Here's the thing about it, and because at first, man, um, I was like, God damn, bro, we're not getting to the quarterback. Then I started looking at it. We are getting to the quarterback. We're not getting them on the ground. And then I thought about something Mike said. Mike, like, how can we expect for our sack numbers to go up if we are third and short and third and medium? So that means we just go ahead and we're going to dress up. Hey, they're going to dress up. They run. I think it's all about the players in the defensive coordinator right now. Get a scheme right. Get a scheme right. Somebody told me to put the bottle down. I ain't drinking. We dirty. I ain't drinking. Hold on. Brian People. I ain't drinking. I mean, it's just that's something we gonna go back into that. We're gonna go back into that. But
Hey, I think it's more about the tackling with this defense. As you seen when AJ hurt his damn hand, he was trying to punch the fucking ball out instead of securing the tackle. From what I was taught playing football, first man secure the tackle, second man come lodge the ball out.
yep,
You got to secure the tackle for, and if you gifted enough to do both, you wrap that man up first, then you punch the ball out. You don't go try to punch the fucking ball out and let the man get another 5-6 yards
I
after
saw
he
that.
had passed your ass.
I think Ellis tried that yesterday. Ellis played, and by the way, Ellis played a great game yesterday. But yesterday he tried that old slick shit. He tried to punch the ball out. Dude fell about 4-5 more yards. Listen, get the ball, get the man on the ground. But nevertheless, because I got to do a little bit of Hawks, and then we got to close it out with WWE Crown Jewel. We got Travis in the main event. Should be coming on here if they ain't already in the back. If my aunt had a penis, she'd be my uncle. If 49ers, the Chiefs take care of the Buccaneers tonight. I forgot. The Buccaneers next week they play at home, but it's a tough game. I forgot. Who. I think it's the 40. Yeah, the Buccaneers play the 49ers next week. We got the Saints next week. We should go. We should be sitting pretty, man. Like a 3 to 4 game. We could basically win the South when we come back off the bye week. I think I think we got the Chargers. Come back out the bye week, we could basically win the South. So what's
Well,
up, Kevin?
we beat the Saints Sunday. The South is a rout. I don't know why people are not really understand. There's no way to lose division after beating the Saints on Sunday.
No, well, see, now here's the thing: Tampa ain't quite gone yet because they really technically they're only one game behind us right now. If they win tonight, they 5-4, we 6-3. Now that will but because we own the
Who,
tiebreaker on
who
them,
you talking about?
uh,
You
uh,
talking about Buccaneers? You say Panthers? You had me going for a minute.
no. Well,
Okay, okay. Help me do some math. All right, we win on Sunday at 5-0 in division. We're still entertaining Tampa Bay. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's
we
to
still
be
have
entertained about Tampa Bay is their own chances of making the playoff. As far as winning the division, there is no chance.
no. It don't work like that, bro.
They got a chance. They got a chance.
If they have a
OG.
better overall record than us,
Yeah, they can win it.
they can still win. They still win. They can still win a division. We could go 6-0 in the division.
They can't. Okay, all right,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the
Okay.
only reason we're on the
all right.
tiebreaker if we like tied up. If our record tied up, we own the tiebreaker.
Yeah, we
But
on the top.
if we fuck around and lose a lot of games outside of the division, they still can win it. We
It's
can
not
go
like
nine.
college football. See, Sam
Yeah,
looking at
we can go 9-8. They can go 10-7 and win the division.
yeah, Sam looking at how they do it in college. See, in college football, if the team with the better record in the division wins in the conference when they win where they go to the conference title game. It don't work like that in the NFL. In the NFL, the only thing division record counts for is in an event that you have a tiebreaker. Right now, Falcons on the tiebreaker over everybody in NFC except for the Seattle Seahawks, and they 4-5 right now. But nevertheless, at any rate, we should be able to cut that coming up that first game coming back out the bye week. With I think it's the Chargers. We should have the division sold up. Okay, all right. Atlanta Hawks last night got a pretty impressive victory, and a lot of the negative folks will say, well, OKC was missing their top 4 scorer. Man, look here, man. Y'all can take that shit and turn it sideways, shove it up your ass. The Hawks been hurt up all year. I don't hear nothing about who out for OKC. All right, okay. The Hawks, right. They've been hurt up all year. Good, tough, hard-nosed defense last night. Trae Young played a teaspoon of defense last night, and when he played a teaspoon of defense, this team is an entirely different basketball team. We actually look formidable. He still did what he normally do on the offensive end. 23 points, 12 assists. Turnover rate was normal Trae Young. He's gonna turn the basketball over because he got the ball in his hand a lot. Dyson Daniels, good active hands last night. Great minutes off the bench from Larry Nance. Gary Bird. We got a guy on our team. They call him Gary Bird. That's Garrison Matthews, guy who led the Eastern Conference last year in 3-point percentage. Went off. I think he had 23. Was it the night he had 23 points? No, he had 23 points Friday night, wasn't it? But he still shot the ball well last night. Jalen Johnson was an animal. He was an animal last night. 29, 8, and 9, almost a triple double. Zachary Reese-Shea, look, Hawks fans, relax. He's gonna be okay. He just got to get comfortable. There's a lot of Hawks fans pushing the panic button. He's gonna be okay. Trust me. That kid's gonna be a star. Just relax. Let that 19-year-old boy, let him play. Let him bump his head a little bit, because I really think this is a rebuilding year. And I'll go all the way into depth of that. That'll be saved for midnight with the truth. So, hold on. Wait a damn minute. Wait a minute now. Okay, we got the main event ready to come in here. We're gonna bring the main event in here, and as we bring the main event in here, we're gonna talk a little WWE Crown Jewel. What up, that main event, man?
What up, though?
I ain't making
Hey,
calls. Look here,
Drew,
we
can I
ain't
just
got
say one thing real quick? I just want to say this real quick. The Mavericks are a problem.
the Mavericks are a problem. I think so.
And I'm gonna say this. Shaq said it 2 weeks ago. He said put it on paper, put it on a post-it, make it bulletin board material. If Klay Thompson averages 20 points a game, the
They
Mavericks gonna win a championship.
NBA champs, so they can get 20 points a game out of him.
Listen, it is hilarious to watch Golden State right now and Steph and Draymond making passes where Clay used to be.
Because you know why?
It
Because
is funny.
you got Buddy Hield there that can make the same shots.
Yeah, it is.
So it is.
I'm just saying
In terms of
on some
money,
of the turnovers that both Dre and Steph are making this year, they're making passes to spots where Clay
they
used
would
to
be
be.
at. You're right. You're right.
It's funny. It's funny.
Very funny.
It's
Very
funny.
funny.
And he is over there in Dallas living his best life.
And you know the other thing about that trade was when Dallas gets those picks in the next 3 years from the other two teams that was in that 3-way deal, signing trade. Oh my God, this could be even better than what you saw.
Yep.
Somebody says salute to Bronny James. Hold on, that's something we got to talk about on Midnight with the Truth. Look here, I got the reason why I got the main event on here because he's one of my wrestling purists on here, and we every Monday after a pay-per-view we discuss the pay-per-view. WWE had Crown Jewel this weekend over in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and this year they added a little twist to the to the matches where they are pitting the champions from each brand, men and women, to go at it to get a big ass, pretty much a big ass, weighted ass, stoned ass belt. I guess
It don't make no sense because you can't travel with it.
Yeah, you can't travel with it. They said they're gonna
you get a ring from Nordstrom's.
So, I'm just a wrestling junkie, so it was okay. I don't understand a few of the plots and subplots they got going on. This shit with Randy. Let's go back match by match. What are your thoughts on the? Okay, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. What's your thoughts on that?
Next match.
Okay, thank you.
I couldn't even stomach to watch it because it looked so thrown together.
It was for what? What's the? I don't get it.
It was so thrown together.
Kevin Owens is being Kevin Owens again because every time Kevin Owens starts getting a little irrelevant, he do a heel
turn quick.
I mean that shit's starting to get stale.
You've been in the WWE 13 years now,
and listen, y'all get ready for six man and Mike and the crew. They getting ready to go. We just gonna wrap this. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go through Crown Jewel, and then we got to wrap it up because they got to come on. Okay. We had the match between Liv Morgan and let's go Liv Morgan and what's the girl name?
Nia Jax.
I go on that. It's abundantly clear that they try to find a way to put the belt on Tiffany Stratton
without her betraying Nia.
But ain't no way to do it.
No.
She's on SmackDown brand, and they're not gonna let her take the belt off Liv Morgan.
No,
they not.
You can't have a heel be a heel champion by beating another heel.
They're not gonna let her take the belt off Liv Morgan. Right now, Liv Morgan is just turning too much money for the company right now.
Yes.
She gonna hold it down until I think the angle with taking Rhea Ripley out is probably Rhea just saying okay LT is in the back. I think it's just Rhea just saying I need some rest.
I need time. Yeah, exactly.
So
And not only that, I mean, when you've carried pretty much NXT UK, NXT, you went to Raw, you carried Raw in that time where Bayley was hurt, in the time where Charlotte got hurt the first time with the shoulders. You've been doing this. You're like the woman's version of Roman Reigns in a sense, and you're doing everything that's been asked of you to do, time and time and time and time and time and time again. And you need to rest.
Hold that thought, main event. I can tell you ready to get in your bag. We're gonna have to push this portion of it to Thursday because we crank it back up Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel.
Right.
The fellas, I got to be out of here within the next 3 to 5 minutes. LT, come on over here. Just give me your thoughts on Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Just give me a basic outline of what you thought about. I think you're probably on the same page with us on how.
Liv and Nia Jax. I mean, basically how I'm looking at the situation right now. Like you said, Liv is making crazy bread for the company as a top woman. I don't. A lot of people might not like it currently, but it's just what it is right now. She's the cute. Yeah, she's the cute girl next door that look like dudes fawn over somebody gonna kind of beat their meat to it, and they just decided for it right now. So that's just how.
Let me ask you a quick question. Does that remind you of being that Alexa Bliss 2.0?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of, sort of.
Y'all get me?
Sam, Will, y'all feel free to chime in on this. But I mean, getting to the match. I mean, of course, it was outside interference from Judgment Day, and Tiffy was doing her Tiffy thing. I'm not really feeling Tiffany Stratton like this. I mean, she's really overhyped to me, but look at here. She's the busty blonde with the inflated lips and the inflated boobs.
Okay, y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just like, hey, I ain't too up on my wrestling. I'm just gonna sit here and listen.
Okay, cool. But they're trying to find a way to put the belt on her. Okay, let's get to the grudge match between Seth and Bronson Reed. I mean, that's a match that you go walk the dog on because you already knew how that was going to end up.
This is so backwards.
Yeah, they wasn't going to let Seth lose to Bronson Reed.
It's so backwards.
It's like
it don't make sense because like why do what you need Seth to keep winning for? Like
if you gonna give Kevin Owens a dance partner, Bronson Reed is the perfect dance partner for Kevin Owens.
Yeah, two guys,
not Randy Orton,
who could just look. I would have took another Braun Strowman. Listen, they should have had that would have been a perfect main event. That would have been a perfect match for to have they let Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman beat the hell out of each other and put each other in the hospital and shit on Monday Night Raw.
And I tell you this, Bronson Reed is a future champion.
Yeah. So
you should have left him in NXT.
Hold on, push to the Thursday main event. Push to the Thursday.
Okay.
Let's go to the Hey, look here, man. Let's go and get this bloodline shit out the way.
I don't even want to talk about it. We'll wait to Thursday because
we'll wait. We'll wait to Thursday on that. We'll push that to Thursday. We'll push that to Thursday.
What time Thursday?
I will say this about the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. Lash Legend and Jay Cargill is a potential future classic.
They're already pushing that. You can tell that they pushing that.
Future classic.
We'll talk about that on Thursday. Let's talk about the main events.
Oh man.
Cody versus Gunther.
Oh my God. Can I start first?
You go ahead and start, then the Travis, and then we'll get on up out of here.
Okay. If you are not a pure wrestling purist and don't like storytelling, you ain't gonna like this match. That was 35 minutes of probably Walter Hahn's best matches ever. And he's had some 5-star matches according to Meltzer. And this one was no different. No different. The way that the storytelling was told, the way that the movesets were made, everything that was done, the ebbs and flows, 5-star match. Even it can even border on a 6-star match, if you want to call it that, just based off the storytelling by itself.
I agree wholeheartedly. I don't think many people know much about those type of matches. They don't want to see those type of matches for the most part.
Listen, breaking news. We've been given a little extra time. I just got the word. We've been given a little extra time. So go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. I guess they'll let me know when we got to show.
So basically, like, you know, like they don't want to. A lot of people don't want to see. It's like what me and Mike has always said. They both have gotten to the point they want to see a bunch of spots more than they want to see the actual match. But like you said, for wrestling purists like us, that this is in our field. We like this. We want to see more of this. We want to see guys that actually have the capability of put on these type of performances. That's how I look at it.
Because the vibe I got from this match, I felt like I was watching a Ricky Morton, a throwback to Ricky Morton, Rock and Roll Express, 1 hour tag team match with the Midnight Express, with the storytelling that was made, and with all the Ricky Morton that was played in this match, back and forth. If I could go back and watch this match, and I can go back and look at a match from the 80s, it's a quote unquote throwback match.
Let me say what's up to the crew, man. Everybody on here, appreciate y'all being on here. We at the end of the show. We're gonna extend it a little bit. The heavy hitters gonna come on a little bit later. But we got Billy Power Max on here, Christy. Hey, what up, Christy? Brian Peoples, Kevin Abreu, what's up? What's up? 3 Dirty. If you're still on here, cool. Maggie T, of course. Jamarius Gillum. Appreciate y'all coming on. Make sure y'all hit them buttons. I'm still trying to warm up to Walter, y'all. Gunther, Walter, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I got to get out of it. I don't know. I'm just not.
I just want you to go back and look at 2 matches. 2 matches I want you to look at. And these are 2 different types of wrestlers. And he had 5-star matches with both of them. He had a 3-star match. He had a 5.25 star match in a triple threat match with Sheamus and Drew. That was done by Meltzer.
That was at WrestleMania. Yeah, that was WrestleMania last year.
Yeah, that was 5.25 stars. Meltzer gave him 5.25 stars. Meltzer has given him more 5-star matches than he has AJ Styles. That should tell you a lot about Walter Hahn.
Okay.
I mean, I don't always take people's opinions as what is, you know. Yeah, you might be valid to most folks, but if it ain't entertainment to me, then it just ain't gonna feel it. Because I've seen people
I want you to go back to take
arguing with Meltzer. Arguing with Meltzer is like arguing with Adam Schefter. You know, when it comes to NFL. So hey, okay.
I want you guys to go back to Takeover 36. The match between him and Ilya Dragunov. That should tell you everything you need to know about Walter Hunt. He's not afraid to put anybody over.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I mean, you know,
the match with Sheamus on I think it was SummerSlam or SmackDown. It was like that lead up to SummerSlam a couple years back before he won the Intercontinental Championship. That was a 5-star match.
Okay. I mean, listen, I get it. Where do we go from here? I mean, I guess we can't go into that.
You gotta find Gunther a dance partner now. And
his dance partner's already there. Priestman already told him.
Yes, I would love to see that.
Yeah, Priestman already told him when he get to go on Saudi Arabia handling his business. When he get back, they gonna bump the ground. The question is, who's gonna be Cody's dance partner? Because right now we have the bloodline sitting up here playing footsies with each other. Listen.
Thursday. Because I got so much to say about that on Thursday, man.
Yeah, I'm growing tired of the bloodline. So y'all gonna have to reel me back in with this bloodline shit.
No, because I'm right out there with you. I mean,
that shit going step. Travis, give me a reason. Give me a reason. What is it? Talk to me. I'm getting sick of that bloodline shit.
Storytelling and life situations.
Like, I don't know. Something else we're gonna talk about on Thursday. I want to talk about something on Thursday. I watched Dark Side of the Ring the other day, and I'm gonna tell you something I did not know, and we're gonna definitely talk about this on Thursday. This is gonna be the main topic.
Okay.
The true rise and fall of WCW.
Boy,
how
right
old
there,
was you when you found out?
So many hills and beans and valleys to climb on that.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what I did not know. LaTron, did you know that Vince once owned WCW?
Yeah.
You knew that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know
because what it was, he was, his father actually owned Mid-Atlantic.
You're right.
When Crockett bought Mid-Atlantic from the McMahons and brought everything southward, he brought the territory with him as well. So that's why you saw that split between Baltimore and DC in regards to territories for the WWE and Crockett.
Okay. We're gonna get on that on Thursday. Look at me. Everybody who's on here. We're gonna go Thursday, same time, about right at 5:30. LT and main event. Well, we all be getting off work right now. They're gonna join me.
I don't work through the weeks no more. I work when I feel.
Can I also say one other thing about that four-way?
Go ahead.
About that four-way women's tag team match. You know, we said Io Sky and Jade Cargill, that's a potential classic.
I think that'd be more her and Bianca.
Bianca Belair is a legend before us. She's a living legend right now, but she's not given that accolade yet because she's not up there with the Trish's and the Charlotte Flairs and things like that. But
whoa, wait a minute, how's that?
She's a legend because she hasn't won as many titles as Charlotte has. I'm not saying anything about her athletic skills or nothing like that. I'm just looking at the number of titles she's won as compared to Charlotte and how respected she is in the locker room, like Bayley.
I'm gonna say,
you know, when you say that Bayley and Bayley is bigger than the title, so is Bianca.
I don't think Bianca needs a title. You got certain people out there who don't need the title.
Bayley and Bianca are those two.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna say this real quick. What I'm saying is, because I understand where y'all coming from, but when you look at like to say that Bianca, like to me, Bianca's up there. She's definitely up there with the Trish is done because like don't get me wrong, Charlotte had many title runs, but you gotta look at it. They was at a downslope for saying WWE talent and doing like the mid to the late 2010s. And then Bianca hit the scene, and when she started getting her rise, like that, you see she held the belt for a long period of time. So like that's why I feel like she's definitely up there. She could win the belt, man, but like you said, she don't need the belt. She's bigger than the belt.
Well, we'll see. Bianca carried the company post pandemic.
Right.
It was Bayley and Charlotte during the pandemic, and a little bit of Sasha during.
And Bianca too now. Bianca's Lima, she won her first championship at WrestleMania in 21.
Yeah.
Okay, during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
that was the year that her and Sasha
Main event. They main event night one of WrestleMania.
Okay.
The rain delay WrestleMania.
I'm gonna tell you, y'all want to talk. Y'all want to talk about his some greatest of all time shit. Sit Bianca. Not quite as long as you sat Joe and Hawaii, and bring her back with the same type of heel turn. That's some greatest of all time shit.
My God.
That
would go up there with Hogan and NWO.
Because Ted's already talking about breaking off from Dawkins.
I mean, it's been a long time coming for him.
That's been a long time coming. Like you said, I agree with you, LT.
Hey man, I really felt him on what he said. That boy loved Dawkins, man. Dawkins his dog. But it's kind of like Marty and Sean. Remember the barbershop?
Yeah.
Here's the thing though. With Marty and Sean, they were on two totally different levels in regards to athletic ability. These two, they mirror each other athletically, even though one's bigger than the other. Dawkins can carry a match.
He really can, to be honest with you.
He can. I found that out about Dawkins. He can. The question is what's gonna happen with B-Fab. But we got to talk about that Thursday, man. Y'all about to get me fined. Listen.
I'm sorry. We just here so you won't get fined.
Yeah, okay. Everybody, OG Big Sam, Will the Reaper, plug yourself in. We gotta get up out of here, Will.
I'm going.
I love y'all, man.
You already know, man. Follow me at Will the George Reaper on everything. Catch me Wednesday nights on everything Atlanta Smoke. That's it, man.
Hey. Also, man, just want to give out a big shout out, man. I've been thinking about this man for a while, for the last couple of weeks, man. I wanted to shout him out. Last time I was on here with you, man. But shout out Big Verb, man. Love you. Rest in peace, man. Rest in paradise. Miss you, bro.
I already know where you was about to go. You're not gonna get me. I can't.
I'm almost there myself.
Yeah, I can't get on that. Listen, RIP to Eddie Carswell, aka Big Verb. Shout out to Two Fat to Media Radio. I'm your man OG Truth with the 2 Hertz with a Z, man. This is the weekend recap. You'll see me in the main event on Thursday. Will the Reaper, you more welcome. I got to get it in there between. Will, what time?
7:05.
Yeah, go on, my man. Okay, we'll be off by then. So, because I try not to clash with my folks from a time slot wise. So, all right, we'll see you guys. Listen, y'all be ready for Midnight with the Truth. We're gonna do a little pillow talking that night, but sports pillow talk, y'all, from a sports perspective. We're gonna talk about that's what we're gonna
Don't let him sign no Marvin Gaye on Teddy Pendergrass in on y'all.
No. That's why I said from a sports perspective, we're gonna do a little pillow talking. So get ready for it. Hey, you never know. You may see me tonight. I'm man OG Truth with the 2 Hertz with a Z for my man, the main event, and Will the Reaper. Hey, over here, we always speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Make sure y'all hit them buttons, 6-Man Cave, Mad Mike Podcast, Truth TV, Will the Reaper. Hey, OG Big Sam, Mr. White. We out. See you guys in 6 days. Excuse me. and excuse me, in 6 days and 23 hours. We out.